So today I'm talking about the differences between digital and flexographic printing. So in digital printing, our digital press, the HP Indigo, is great for smaller quantities. It has a smaller setup cost. There's perfect registration. So wherever you want the CMYK, that's where it's going to be. There's not going to be any trapping. We can do full color. We can even do you a press proof, give you a printout right from the press at a relatively small cost to you because those setup costs are so small. As your quantities increase, then flexographic printing is going to start to make more sense. Here you have a larger press, a faster press, but one that requires physical plates, physical manual ink mixing, and those startup costs are going to be hard to justify at a small quantity. But at a large quantity, it's going to run fast, and you're going to end up with very cheap labels. It's going to outstrip the Indigo. Now, the complication to that is that some labels that would have a great quantity for Flexo might not have a Flexo-friendly design. Again, unlike the Indigo, the flexographic press has complications. It's got multiple colors. It needs to, it has registration, right? There's going to need to be trapped where the colors fit together so that you don't see bare stock where you don't intend to. Now, what makes a Flexo-friendly design? This question could be answered by a 4-year degree. It could be answered by a lifetime career. But I'm going to give it 2 minutes. So here we have two labels, or a section of two labels. Both have CMYK. Here we've got some grapes. Here we've got some raspberries. They both have smooth color, meaning a single color that we want to hit with a Pantone if we can in flexographic printing. That way there won't be any registration for that color, but there might be registration where that color comes together with another color. What do I mean by that? So this is set up as a Pantone, single color. If we built that out of CMYK on the Indigo, that would be cyan, magenta, yellow, and black coming together to make that color. That works great in Flexo. I mean, that works great in digital, but not great in Flexo. If we leave that as a Pantone, it's only a single color. That's great. So here we have CMYK, we have a purple. We also have this yellow, and you can see the trap between the yellow and the CMYK. You can also see it between the yellow and the Pantone purple. That's 6 colors total. CMYK, 2 Pantones, great for a Flexo press. That's going to run forever very cheaply. Here we have another label. Now this one we're going to print digitally. Why? We still have our CMYK, so we're already at 4 colors. We got this picture of raspberries. We've also got this small but noticeably smooth color here. That would be 3 colors, CMY coming together, if we try to do it in CMY, but we don't want to do that, so we want to add a color there. Likewise here in the green, this is going to be 3 colors coming together, or 4 colors actually, coming together to make that perfect. And so we're going to want that to be a Pantone too, so we can avoid those 4 colors. And then we got a dark green here, we got a yellow here, we got a red here. Suddenly we've got a lot of colors, and our press is finite. There's only as many stations as there are, and we're out of stations. So we've got too many colors. We're going to have to put it on digital regardless of the quantities. So that's one way that a job can be Flexo-friendly or unflexo-friendly. There's a lot of different other ways, but that at least gives us a starting point. Thanks so much for watching.